Good morning. How's it going? My hair is like a complete mess right now. It's the day after I landed from Vancouver. Obviously, I had to pull out the Bears t-shirt from Capilano, but also I really need a coffee. You know, the funniest part of adulthood is how confidently we make our plans for the week. Like how this particular Sunday, I convinced myself I'm entering my productive queen era, organized and thriving. And then the week starts, and suddenly I'm negotiating with my to-do list at 5 a.m. deciding what I need to remove so I don't end up having a full-on stress meltdown in the shower. And I've also been thinking about how burnout in adulthood sneaks up on us, especially during festive seasons. And this week was exactly that. Between Diwali and Halloween, entering my food influencer / creator life, to even having an ounce of a social life, I hit this wall of burnout. Yeah, that was hot. And I definitely burned my tongue. Cheers. Good morning. My window's open just to aerate the apartment. It's been a while since I was here. And it was, I don't know, smelling a little kind of stuffy. So I've opened the window. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. For the vlog, I've closed it, but it's gonna reopen after this. But hi, how's it going? Like before the Halloween party, I had this moment on camera telling you everything I was going to do and get done for the week. I had it all mapped out, even with legroom to spare for just in case things run late moments. So today is this week, and today is gonna be a little bit of a reset. My hair needs a little bit of TLC, apartment needs some TLC, and also my friends and I have planned a little non-Halloween party. I don't know if I'll introduce you to them on the vlog. I'm not the type to shove a camera at people's faces, but I have been given the task of making the mains and the desserts. The desserts, you're gonna die laughing, have already been chosen, okay? But for the mains, what I'm actually going to be doing is a vegetarian dum biryani, aloo dum biryani. Originally, I was going to do it with paneer, but then all my besties are lactose intolerant, okay? So I'm like, you know what? Just to be on the safe side, let's do an aloo dum biryani. Aloo means potato in Hindi. Biryani itself is like made with lots of love. But then vegetarian biryani, yes, that exists. Don't come at me saying that chicken biryani is better than, you know, vegetarian biryani can be delicious, okay? It's all in the layering. Wednesday, grabbing all the ingredients I need from the Indian grocery store. And a Thursday, get into making everything, making all the layers. And then Friday, just a couple hours before, airing everything into the Instant Pot and then letting it dum, which also means to steam, letting it steam. The whole beauty of dum is that you airtight seal it, and then it's like a low and slow method where you put it on a medium-low setting, but then you let it to cook in the ghee and the saffron and the cardamom, all that flavor, and rose petals. It just, my mouth is salivating as I'm thinking about it. And you let it to heat in that and cook in that and marinate in that. I'm in the vlogging mood right now, so I just thought I'd pick up the camera and say hello, hi, how's it going, bestie? What have you been up to? You know, the sun is beautiful here in Toronto, and all I see is just rows and rows of trees covered in different colors, from burnt orange to ombre to like this beautiful ruby red color. But at the same time, I see like blippets of yellow and orange and green, like leaves of trees like changing. It's fall, y'all. We are knee deep in fall. Holy crap. The next time I check back in, I don't know when, but it'll probably be when I'm at the Indian grocery store. And then reality hit on the morning of the Halloween party while I was filming my first brand collab. I can't do it all. So I immediately crossed off making biryani for my friends and instead bought from a local Afghan restaurant that makes the best Afghan rice, garnished with aromatic kabuli toppings. And immediately after I placed the pickup order, a rush of guilt took over, mentally listing all the things I said I would do but didn't. How funny is it that we can easily make a list of things we didn't do, all the tasks we didn't finish, all the expectations we didn't meet, and all the moments where we fell short? Because burnout makes everything feel heavier than it really is. Because on this October 31st, while we on this side of planet Earth saw the sad loss for the Blue Jays during Game 7,
brilliantly taken! A victory that will ignite a nation!
literally across the Atlantic, India's women's cricket team made history by becoming the first World Cup 2025 champions after 12 years. And maybe that's the whole point, that things can be messy and good at the same time. I still showed up, tired and immensely sleep deprived, but loaded with delicious food and Diwali goodies, and not knowing a lick about baseball. But the biggest win of the night, sharing with them my first brand collab with OG Ghee. Like me with my little 500 followers on IG? Who knew? So yeah, it's okay if my friends didn't get the biryani I wanted to make them. This moment reminded me that sometimes the universe gives you exactly what you need to keep going. Not for validation, not for the aesthetics, but just to remind you that you're building something. Slowly, quietly, and in your own time. Okay, I am officially a terrible vlogger. I did not make any biryani. The last 24 to about 48 hours has been insane, insanely sleep deprived, and right now it's like 1:59, around 2 a.m. I just got back from my little Halloween party with my friends. Today is a very sad day for the Blue Jays. So on this late night, at exactly 1:59 a.m., sharing with you all the details that went into my Halloween costume for brown girls inspired by the best romance/magic/Indian mythology fiction book, Illusions of Fire by Nisha Sharma. My own version of what I believe a demigod would look like. We have her long flowing locks of hair. Every warrior's gotta have the burnout. But yeah, close up of the makeup. Oh, I didn't show you the little blood marks. You know, a demigod who's, you know, gone to war. Do you see like of like asuras? They're like, I guess, evil. I'm just too tired to think. Anyway, so without further ado, voiceover Vidya, please take over. So if you're watching this and you've been feeling overwhelmed or disappointed in yourself or stretched too thin, I hope you hear this part clearly. There is always something worth celebrating, even if it's small, and even if it doesn't look big to anyone else, because the only one who will notice those little wins is you. So while I'm exhausted, definitely imperfect, and definitely behind on like 12 other things, I'm celebrating. And I hope you can celebrate yourself just a little too. Thank you, beautiful soul and bestie, for being here with me. And as always, remember to always, always keep smiling, beautiful soul. I hope you enjoyed this very sad and pathetic vlog. I know it was like 2 clips essentially, but you know, This is life. You know what I mean? Some days you get a 20-minute vlog and some days you just get, you know, 5 minutes. Anyway, hope you're having a better day than me. I need to definitely get some sleep, and I will see you guys in the next one. And always, always, always remember to keep smiling, beautiful soul.